So let's start to look at case number 8 of the SSS Maternity Computation. So in this case, what we have here is Anna. She's pregnant and works in the office as an office lady, and her expected due date is March 2026. She's making monthly contributions. However, she stopped contributing from April 2025 onwards. So let's look at here what's all the information. You can see here the type will be a normal delivery, or that's the expected one, and then ED, the estimated due date will be March 2026, and this is her contributions for the period. All right, let's use this first. The due date, expected due date, will be March 2026. So we're going to show that one. You can see here this is her contribution period, or the qualifying period where contribution is required, or at least minimum of 3 of them. So what we can see here now, let's start to calculate that by putting in the numbers. You can see here all the way to December 2024, it's 10,000 a month. So let's put that in here. It's 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. And then in January, she's paying 12,000 a month all the way to March. So that's in total of 6 months. That will mean, or at least if she has 3 months contributed, she would definitely get a SSS maternity benefit. But let's calculate how much. So when we click here on calculate the benefits, you can see here this is her total contribution she did, and she will have the right to receive 38,500 pesos in SSS maternity benefits.